What if the most powerful thing you own isn't in your bank account, but between your ears? The mind is the most powerful thing a human possesses. Through it, you can achieve everything you want. This is why they try their best to destroy it and keep you from focusing.
Arranca si quieres.
They preoccupy our minds and direct our focus solely toward money. How to make money, how to earn more, how. And they make you forget the real question, why? They hijack our minds, fixing our gaze on money, how to get it, how to get more, how, making us forget to ask. But for what purpose? Why program you with how to earn? Because if you ever asked why, you might discover your true value. And a person who knows their own capacity is impossible to control. You want the ultimate proof? Look at Jeffrey Epstein. Here was a man who mastered the system. He answered the how of making money perfectly, amassing hundreds of millions. But he completely lost the why. His money wasn't for living. It was a tool to build a machine of influence, access, and ultimately horrific abuse. He used wealth to buy silence, to trap others in his orbit, and to make his crimes disappear. But here's the lesson. Even $600 million couldn't buy him peace, couldn't save him from the truth, and couldn't protect his legacy from becoming a global symbol of corruption. His private islands, his jet, his mansions, all the trophies of that how are now just evidence in the story of a man who had everything money could buy and yet had nothing of real value, no purpose, no peace, and in the end, no control. And with their money, which is obtained illegally, they buy people to become their slaves and use that power to manipulate others and do whatever they want. Ill-gotten wealth buys not just possessions, but loyalty. They turn dirty money into a network of dependency. They use people as tools for power, directing them to serve their interests as if they were lords of a lawless kingdom. Yet we must look deeper. Behind these men of wealth and power, there is another, the ultimate deceiver, the one who whispers to God, "I will destroy their minds entirely." His currency is not money, but doubt, distraction, and despair. He uses their greed as a mere tool in his ancient war against human potential and light. When you see a man like Epstein, you are not just seeing a criminal. You are witnessing a pawn in a much older battle for the human soul. The question in this period is not if you are focused, but where your focus is placed. Are you focused on the endless how of a system designed to own you, or on the why of your own sovereign soul? This distraction is the countdown. A mind focused on false gods, money, status, empty validation, is a mind asleep at the wheel of its own destiny. And that sleep is the beginning of the end. But here is the truth they don't want you to know. Your awakening is their end. The moment you shift your focus inward to your mind, your purpose, your unshakable spirit, you break the chain. You see the ancient battle, and you choose your side. You realize the most powerful thing you can do is to know what you must know, that your value is infinite, your potential is divine, and your focus is the key to everything. Do not forget this.